Dominant the record is for DarkZero, a lot of those games have been close. They just have to get it right on the day.
All on the side of DarkZero in the top 10, only a single player on SR in the top 10 at the moment. That's Ambi, no surprises there. J9O leading the league now as he's surpassed Ashen in terms of EPS. It's making them all pay. 2 kills, Newers with 2. Who's gonna get the last? It's J9O. How about a full house? 301, 2.
Defending the basement, but it's a very heavy extension. Once again, the roam game is quite strong. Faults is on a drone, but he still hits the shot. What? Onto Ambi of all players. A nasty mute here. They're using it for wall denial because they banned out the ace. Sometimes you wonder, why would we only ban one hard breacher? But being able to use the mute is certainly why. It is not a full anchor fallback.
And NJR former teammates now on a collision course. NJR's turned his attention and he's distracted by Spoit, but Fultz gets the trade right back with a nitro cell. NJR trusting in his captain. That trust is not misplaced whatsoever. Canadian and Rexon sitting in the same room at the Shopify offices now find themselves in a really unfortunate situation. Canadian last one standing. Newers will get that kill. A great start for Newers, by the way, and down goes Canadian and Newers. Yet
walls open without any problems. Again, they're bringing this mute consistently because they banned out that ace, but it's not slowing down the hard breach from SR. That's good to see. The opening picks, though, still favoring DarkZero. It's Newers for the first, answered quickly.
Sensational player up here, and this is a power spot where he can get entrenched very easily, and he gets Surf. The coordination from SR looks pretty good, but J9O is just, he's a different beast.
So good with it. One more, why not? Rexon falls on the Capitao. They're finding some kills over by Breach Parker, but without that Raptors position, entering this breach is so scary.
They're gonna isolate him with the smoke, and a blind shot by Spoit gets him. That's really good instinct and great game sense from the Swede. In Canadian now, working in tandem, NJR and Kino to back up this DZ defense. Nitro Cell goes off, ripped a little too early. Canadians managed to enter the building. There's still fire from the Shamika launcher that can go, but NJR's got the LMG in hand. Canadian posting up, squared away where the bomb site would be, looking at the B-bomb chassis. He doesn't have the all clear. No Monty means he's far more exposed, and he's trying to get Spoit into position or put himself in a spot where he can do some work. Kino with 1, it's Canadian in a 1v2. He missed his opportunity to get Kino. 10 seconds to go. DZ just needs to wait this out. Canadian will take the fight, but lose it to the shotgun, and DZ start off with a perfect rotation.
Zero, they are so annoying on that bomb site because
Now outside of the windows, looking into the bomb site. A reminder, this is the most attacker favored of the site, so if there's an opportunity for a win here, SR needs to find it, and it is not coming to pass at the moment. Kino and J9O removing 2 players from SR. That's Rexon and Ambi now through 4 rounds, still yet to get a kill. Plugging holes with the Kiba barrier. Newers will find another. Surf breaks his goose egg, but a 3K from Newers is the story of that round. Frags at this point in time, that just, I don't care. Unless it's round 1, that's not going to get the job done anywhere. At least Spoit has shown up. He gets 1 kill, immediately traded off by the Scopos.
every single player is, so all eyes are trained on them.
Time, another factor to consider here. Really nice pre-fire by Ambi, reading Kino in that position. Instinctively, Kino wanted the swing, but Ambi's F2 is just a little bit better. And I mean, hey, Ambi's reflexes are really something else. Bogged down now at the bottom of main stairs to keep them busy while the Candelas go off, and Canadian will drop on in, but nobody is distracting J9O, who finds 2. Ambi a step behind. It's all up to Surf now. 3 remain from DZ, and of course, it's that new
On the board to avoid that 6-0 half. Here comes the entry. Spoit's deep.
finding an opportunity. He gets 1, thinks otherwise, tries for another. Rexon on the board now as well. A good quick 1-2, make that 1-2-3 punch as Ambi finds Fultz. And DZ almost certainly will not go out of this first half flawless. Newers buried. It's all up to J9O now in a 1v4. Carbine in hand, playing around that A-bomb chassis. He takes down 1, but he's living on borrowed time. Maybe not. Hold on a second here. Okay, fine. Rexon shuts the door on a potential.
Someone has to have a pop-off round here that everyone can kind of rally and get the momentum back into their favor.
Yeah. And yesterday, this is how good like their rosters. I believe he was 2-10 yesterday. Didn't even need to play. Today, he...
I was saying that Fultz almost got one through that window.
This is aggressive, Park. Like, they want these fights. Vaults get the first one here, bouncing back here. They get the melee, not quite. Surf finds the head. One more shield to deal with, and he will go to war. Another from Surf. How does he hit these shots? The man count evens back up thanks to Surf's heroics, and he's still not done.
He's still fighting Kino in this position, picked off by Newers as he finally joins the rest of this team. Fighting chances, that bedroom bomb site upstairs in gym room. DarkZero have a great opportunity here to put themselves on the match point. Spoy takes down J90, 2 remain from DZ. Now Kino under fire, a good crossfire as Canadian picks up a 3rd kill. Newers does not have the case, though he has control of the bomb site. SR will sit over top of the objective. Is there trade potential here? Newers sees the backpack, sees the arm. Expecting an anticipatory follow-up from Canadian. A double stack and winnable for Newers, but Spoit will take this. Clearing out this CCTV portion of the map, coming blow to blow with the clash. And maybe a brief pause before stepping on over towards the bomb site. Surf will start things off. Fultz trades that one right back. Ambi on the board as well. The defenders doing a great job, but Kino is keeping these things close. DZ shredding through them, and the round is over.
Extension over on the master side of things, ready for a nitro cell, and Canadian will oblige by tossing this one out. He's gonna get naded though, and Canadian, you gotta move. Just sits inside of the bathroom hoping that it will roll away, but it doesn't, Parker, and the kills continue to fly in.
To be fair to Canadian, sometimes those grenade indicators are not always the most accurate, so he was maybe hoping that he could back away, but yeah, now Ambi on the ground. This is not getting any better for Shopify Rebellion. They took Kino down, but not out. There goes Fultz to join Newers, and now the remainder of Kino is finished off. Rough opportunity for Spoit, where it seemed almost certain he'd pick up a multi-kill from his position. 2v2, 1 minute to go. Match on the line. DarkZero hoping for all 3 points so that they can retake second in the standings and be competitive against M80. And all they have to do is find Rexon. 16 kills remaining on the side of DZ. 3 kills in the hands of Rexon, and that number will not go. J90 delivering the hand.
Well, that was some great insight into Kino, the player and the person, after DarkZero take a dominant victory against some of their inter-regional rivals in Shopify Rebellion. We've got Kino standing by because, of course, we do. After the interview, Kino, congratulations on a win. It was, I don't know how much you got to catch of that piece just then, but it's great to learn a bit more about you and your history. I know I was there casting the favelas back in Tier 3 and Tier 2, so seeing you go from where you were then to where you are now, it's incredible. I know we've talked about this before, but like, tell me what it means to be surrounded by the team, the guys with that energy and that vibe, that the family that you're building. Tell me what that's like for you.
I mean, this just shows, right? They're all like, all 3 of them are just sitting behind me here watching, you know, my fractures or watching, you know, whatever, just chilling. We're just a big family over here, you know, we just have fun. Most of the time, we're kind of just like yelling at each other and, you know, at each other's necks. But it's because we love each other.
That's awesome.
Well, Kino, congratulations. I mean, I'm a little disappointed in the Fractured video. You didn't give me or Fox a shout out. I mean, you hugged us after you won the major in Munich. I guess we mean nothing to you. No, seriously though, congratulations on the win. You guys are looking very dominant. I want to talk about the stylistic matchup between you guys and SR. I mean, you know what it's like to be on SR's receiving end. There's just sometimes the matchups, they just don't add up, and you guys seem to constantly have that edge over SR. How do you, when you've been in these situations as a player, how do you overcome that? What do you do?
I feel like it's like a fundamental battle against them.
Yeah.
Like today for this game specifically, I came in without prep. Usually I do some homework of my own, you know, watch a few VODs, and but this game was a bit different for me. At least I kind of just wanted to focus on myself a little more, on my fundamentals and like how I was playing, because I feel like I was playing a little scared before. Even in the game yesterday, like I was a bit hesitant, you know, overthinking a little bit, and I feel like, you know, coming in today, kind of just focusing on like what's in front of me a little more is definitely helpful against those guys too. They're very like linear. Yeah, I feel like that helped a lot.
For sure.
I want to go back. Actually, I thought that video was super cool to see some Kino lore. And I'm kind of curious because do you still talk to any of your ex-teammates from like the favelas or XSET before I ask the follow-up?
Yeah, I feel like XSET are the only people I like really talk to, besides obviously, you know, Blacks right here.
I ain't talking to you anymore after that Fraction video.
Oh, whatever,
Only
man. Whatever, bro.
Your mom's not going to be happy when I tell her.
she's gonna scold me. It's okay.
Um,
But I talked to the extra guys a little bit still.
Because I was curious about Diaz. Like, obviously, you team with Diaz, and he's having some big success over in the Brazil region, the SAL region for Furia. Has that ever? I mean, obviously, you're in the perfect situation right now. You love these guys, but has that ever been a consideration for you to maybe do what Diaz is doing and maybe try to go play over in Brazil? Has that ever been like maybe even an offer to you? I'm just kind of curious.
Yes and no. Like offer, yes, but it's not something like I would take in this point of my career.
Right.
Like at times where I was like looking for a team or whatever, and like going back to Brazil like does sound like interesting at times, but at the same time like I kind of like my life here in the US, so like moving back to Brazil is also a big change for me, even though like I'm from there, and I'm extremely happy with the team I'm on right now, so like you know, I don't even think about that.
Kino, can you tell me about like the relationship you have with your brother and the competitiveness there? I've got a younger brother, so I very much know this dynamic of like he's an accomplished golfer, right? Going out there and competing on the pro tour. You are an accomplished Siege player. You just racked up trophies of your own. Like, do you guys like are you in contact with each other often, kind of like ribbing each other about like your victories and things like that?
Yeah, well, in fact, he's playing right now. He's in Italy playing the Italian Open. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely like my main strive for competing. Like, all the competitiveness between brothers, that. It's always there. So yeah, I feel like I always kind of want to like improve and like show myself off, mainly because of him. He does the same thing. So it's like, yeah, it's like a battle in a way, but at the same time, like we push each other to be better.
Now, if you were to switch and you were the pro golfer and he was the pro gamer, who would have a better career?
Him. He used to run my pockets back in the day in the Xbox.
Oh,
not in Siege, in other FPS games, but yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Have you not picked up golf yet?
Oh, I used to play like a long time ago. Nowadays it's just Top Golf for me. Hit a field long,
and JR
field long
didn't get
drive.
you into it.
No. Jack plays too, but nah. It's been a long time since I actually played.
All right, Kino, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for sharing some insights into your whole background as well. It's been really good to see you play, get to know you a little bit more, and hope to talk to you a little bit down the road, all right?
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.